Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 214. Just woke up and got out of the shower. And no One Piece today, so straight into Boku no Hero Academia. Last time we found out about Izuku getting 6 quirks and everything, and a lot of people were complaining about it, but honestly I feel like we don't even know where it's going. We haven't seen where it's going yet. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. It's something that makes sense in the context of the story. Something that people have honestly been kind of calling for forever. And so it's something we probably shouldn't have been that surprised about, to be honest. So yeah, I don't really mind it because we don't know where it's going yet. And 2 good points in support of it are first of all, it's not like Izuku just got one for all and was able to use it immediately. It took a lot of training and a lot of hard work, so if he has to go through all of that for each of these quirks, that's going to make for interesting development and storylines. And in addition to all of that, sorry, my hair is really bothering me. In addition to all of that, another great point that somebody else brought up to me was that basically in the future, all we had to look forward to was just Izuku punching things at harder and harder impacts. So this adds a little bit of more variety to what Izuku's going to be able to do. So I'm actually all for that, because that's probably a more interesting way to go. I usually prefer when characters take a simple power and find really creative ways to use it, but there's, I guess, kind of a limit to how far you can take just plain old super strength. So, yeah, I guess let's get into reading 214. This one is called Our Battle Royal or something like that, so I guess we're just going to finish off round 5. I don't really get the point of finishing off round 5 when they could have ended it, but I'm cool with seeing it. I'd rather see it than not see it, I guess. I'm just still a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to see round 4, basically. That was basically just not even written out. But let's see what we get. We've got the jump cover actually with Izuku versus Shinso on it. My Hero Academia, we see all the other stuff in these little bubbles. Alright, that's cool. I was making sure I didn't miss anything important on it. Alright, moving along. We've got a color page. Chapter 214, Our Battle Royal. So yeah, totally going to be about the fight. The latest volume, 22 of the comic, goes on sale Monday, February 4th. Okay. The top 10 winners of the fourth popularity poll gather. Which of them will shine the most this year? So Momo actually made the top 10. That's surprising. I don't think she's made the top 10 before. Best Genist is there, which is interesting. Oh, my boy Endeavor. I'm happy that people appreciate his character development enough that he's in the top 10. Then we got, that's a badass look for Todoroki. Kirishima, who is of course my favorite character. Ida, who, I don't know how he makes the top 10. Ida's so lame. All Might, that's Hawks. I almost thought it was Shinso for a second. Hawks is to be expected. Lots of people loved Hawks. Then Izuku and Bakugo, obviously. And Bakugo's probably number 1 again. Alright, these are really badass looks for the characters. I'd love if the anime did an ending based on these looks like it did once before. Is Momo's really the only female member? Yeah. That's really interesting. Given that before, I'm somewhat surprised there's no Miruko up here, but given that before characters like Kyoka, and I think Uradaka's probably made the top 10 once before, Tsuyu, it's interesting that none of them are here. And yet Ida. Okay, either way, celebrating over 20 million copies printed. The center color for the climax of the joint trading arc. I'd like to know, other than the top 10, what else the character poll says, but that'll probably be in whatever volume this comes out in. And now we're starting with Vlad King at the beginning. Continue, but there was clearly something strange going on with Midoriya just a moment ago. Even after that disturbance, the 5th set marches on. If that happens again, we'll stop it immediately and have Midoriya retire. But the fact is, Shinso was able to stop it with his quirk. As long as it falls into the quirk category, I can stop it too. Aizawa, but why? Because they've still got fight left in them, both Midoriya and Shinso. Alright, I'm excited to see this. And after I read, I'll go back to the beginning and see if there's anything to tell what number each character was that I just missed because I was being impatient. But either way, now we see the rest of the members of each team. Everyone's still trying to win this battle. You know, you're softer than I thought, says Vlad King. I suppose I am. Alright? And now Shinso grabs and yanks at Izuku, pulling him off balance. He falls over. Deku lost in a power struggle, says Uraraka. I can't afford to put everyone in danger again. Right now in this situation I can't use my quirk. Then let's retreat temporarily and regroup, says Uraraka. If we retreat now, we'll lose, says Izuku. Right now when Shinso is right in front of our eyes is our chance at victory. But Deku, that means you're going to fight quirkless. Not exactly. I need you to do me a favor, Uraraka. Okay, now we see Mina fighting Acid Shot. This is going to sting a bit. Big. Okay, and we have Kodai protecting herself with a barrier. Can't take lasting damage in this skirmish. And then he throws the, one of the, I know just a basic wheel, but there's a specific word for it that I'm blanking out on. But Nirengeki throws it at her. Twin Impact. Fire. Okay. Great Buckler. Okay, Mineta, even though I don't really like him as a character, his power is like getting really, really creative. And it's really, really useful. That was close. Mineta, he's fast. The only thing my pop-off doesn't stick to is myself. Instead, they repel me. All the ones I threw around indiscriminately are both traps and my personal trampolines. Everything went according to my calculations, his face. That's right, Nirengeki Shoda. All according to plan. Including the fact that I wouldn't be able to endure the force of the twin impact. And as a result, this would happen. Oh, and it gets pushed into Ashido, of course. You crafty little... Yeah, I don't know, the fanservice-y stuff, I've mentioned it before with Towato Majutsu no Index, where the fanservice-y stuff can be done really well in a funny way, and it can be done in kind of a creepy, uncomfortable way. My problems with Mineta is both that the fan service or pervy stuff is done in a creepy, uncomfortable way, not in a funny way. And in addition to that, his character's just really, really overdone. Like, it was funny at first, and then it's just been done so often and so much that I really don't want him on screen anymore. Geez, take this. Acid Layback. Great Pinky Combo. Jumping Mineta. And he starts flying around, bouncing off of all of the grapes. This is horrible, says Reiko. Don't you dodge it now. Alright? I'd really like to pull back for now, but this is quite the clever trap they've caught us in. We don't even have the slightest spare moment to come up with a plan. Yeah. I love the short statements from Yui. Mineta and Ashido are really good at, are really fighting the good fight, even though they're at a disadvantage numerically, says Kaminari. If they can get in close, that's Ashido's domain. Mineta's killing it. Oh, I love Kirishima cheering Mina on. Shoda has no choice but to protect the other two, who are weak at close-range combat on his own. And I think is that Tsubaraba? I can't tell the difference really here between... Oh yeah, that's Tsubaraba. It's totally not Awase, because Awase has dark hair. The numerical advantage is working against them. If only they could retreat. But wait, didn't the teachers go to stop the battle? Says Kyoka. And what about Midoriya and Uraraka? And we see Monoma going after the two of them. I can't be strong on my own, Monoma thinks. I don't have the right stuff to play the lead role. I can't walk the straight, honest path like you guys, but I don't resent this body. Not one bit. Every masterpiece has one in the story after all. A supporting character who devours the main protagonist. Have a taste of your own power, and he starts activating One for All. Holy shit. I really hope Monoma wins, though, because I feel like Class B really needs this win. He's using One for All. It can't be. Monoma, wait, it's dangerous. Too slow. Gunhead martial arts. And she takes him down. It's not your power, Deku. He's just bluffing. Go on. And Izuku looks uncomfortable. It didn't activate. Ah, come on. It was a dud. Monoma. I have to save him. Thinks, Shinso. But then Izuku floats and pulls himself up using the capture cloth. Uraraka, I need you to make me weightless. That way I can get in close to Shinso. Release. Alright? And it looks like he hits him and knocks him back. We haven't scuffled like this since the sports festival, eh? If we lose sight of you, this battle will instantly go downhill for us. You're a huge threat, Shinso. Sorry. I'm not the same. Eraser, Midoriya's on the move. Yeah, I'm watching. If it took you 5 years to learn how to use these, Eraser, do you really think someone like me will be able to handle them? It did take me 5 years, but I'm also self-taught from nothing. It makes a huge difference if you're taught by somebody with the know-how. People like you and me, if we're not able to do things on our own when the time comes, we'll simply die. Alright? Just practice the way I told you to. I'm not the kind of guy who spends his time on something fruitless. I'm not the same as I was back then, Midoriya. He did it in that instant. I can't avoid it in time, and he's pulling down pipes on him. Unlike this morning, my confusion and anxieties have cleared up. What's important is always being in control of your heart. The atmosphere surrounding him, his tone of voice, so many things about him, resemble All Might. Control your heart, and master us. And he grabs the pipes already. Okay, I don't like that. Shinso should have gotten the win there. Like, I don't know, Izuku just using the powers already and having a clear heart already when he was just so worried. That's too much. Deku's different from his old self as well. This time his true quirk properly awakens. Yeah, I don't know. Horikoshi is really like... I've had nothing bad to say about Boku no Hero Academia. I've thought it's been really a faultless series up until this arc. But man, this arc has been kind of a mess. I know a lot of other people are saying it too, but man, I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to be as positive as possible. But man, this arc's been kind of a mess. So I'm sorry I can't stay completely positive, but oh my god, this arc is a wreck. So yeah, it started off so good too. I loved the first 2 rounds, and even the 3rd round was really good. But oh man, I don't know what Horikoshi's doing right now. So yeah, if you like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter and my thoughts on it. Oh wait, hold on, I said I would go back to the beginning. Give me a second. I said I'd go back and see if I can make heads or tails of which order they're in this character poll, to see if there's any sort of specific indication, or if it's just about from back toward the front. Nah, I don't see any numbers or anything on any of them. Yeah, doesn't seem like there's anything specific. And I find it hard to believe, if it's the order from left to right, that Hawks would be a higher rank than Todoroki. I mean, it's possible, but I find it hard to believe, and that Ito would be so high up despite being so trash. But yeah, either way, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord about this series or anything else, just ask and I can give you a link. I just don't know what's going on with the story. I really want it to be good week to week. It's just Horikoshi keeps pulling out these weird just BS things, and I don't know what he's doing at all right now. So either way, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.